Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer. Welcome back to Hammerting. This is episode number 9. We continue with our exploration projects, and we're still at the end of the tier 3 projects. While they're all done, there's still that little bit of holdup. We are waiting on a lot of ingots. I decided that I wanted to start getting into specialization, and that's definitely something we need to do short term. We have plenty of construction stuff to get on with, but I really need to start getting each of these guys to specialize in something, because I think I've just got too many assignments for them to complete. And some of the assignments, it's possible that we might be able to do them, but they're so far down the list, and there's so many other things above that they're just not getting around to it. Likewise, I really want to get our 4th character on the go. So to do that, we're going to have to get these guys going on some specialties. So first off, let's get each of them upgraded. Alright, now, they have their professions, and you can see as a metallurgist, doing really well. As a tailor or whitesmith, cook, not so good. Hewn from 1 block. Okay, savant. Alright, let's go ahead and get into that job broker, because, like I said, there is no specialties right now. Everybody's open to everything. And that was certainly by design early on, but now it's time. It's time we get into something. So I think we need to make one of them a stonemason, and that seems to be... Ooh, okay, that turns it off. Let's see, click to disallow, hold control for detail. Alright, right now they're all allowed. Let's see if there's some areas where they are less than stellar, like say mining. Quite a bit behind the others. Okay, so Arcana. There's 2 that are lower. Exploration. 1 very much lower. Healing. Alright, tailoring. Could go kind of any direction right now. Building. Alright, we have our builder. Okay, turning off excavation. Right now, grid has only been restricted in 1 single area. Grid's looking a little strong compared to the counterparts, so I'm thinking about finding something in here. Grid is only turned off from building right now. I mean, even just removing 3 to 4 jobs each is going to give them a little more specialization. The Arcana they're ahead on, and let's see who's... Okay, Unvor will turn off the Arcana. Maybe metallurgy. Alright, so first phase of specialization is now underway, mostly just in taking away a few jobs from each of them. This may or may not help us out. We'll see if it does by itself start to get them to stray away from a task or two, which means they'll get on to some of the other tasks on the list. So we'll see if this helps us out a little bit with that. Meanwhile, their greed for these 3, as they are fairly high in level, is getting a little bit on the ridiculous side. They are going through things so fast. We've already sold all of those lanterns. 101 to craft. Sold all those lanterns and still didn't have enough money to get a 4th dwarf, who then should easily be able to get into the specialization route. Now, I still have those 2 tier 3 things left to do, but I'm wondering if it's about time that we kind of... Where are you going? You're going to pick up some materials, aren't you? Yes. Okay, I need to haul some copper. Okay. And what is it you're going to do with that? You're going to get back in here. 10 on the way for the copper ore. Yes. Oh. Oh my. Oh my. We've got some copper ingots all the way down here. Copper beams. Yikes. Falling all the way down there because they have nowhere to go. Presumably it is full. Yes. Oh yes it is. Alright, well the construction of those ingots is coming along just fine. Maybe we'll start to see some of the things we're looking for. Let's go ahead and check in on the overworld and see what's going on up there. We do have some new ones that they are after. Alright, that is a lot of new quests that we just picked up. Some things are getting hauled immediately. You can see how hauling is kind of the top of the list, and I'm definitely going to take at least one of the dwarves off hauling once we get to that point where we have more than just 3 dwarves. Really like to see some lanterns getting done, as I know there's definite value in those lanterns. Maybe I should see what else is kind of out there in terms of pay. Tomcat mushrooms, bone ash, no, none of that's paying well. I don't want to sell any of that. Blocks of granite don't pay too well, but they wouldn't have the worst result if we sold all of those, because they're easy to produce. Copper beams. We have so many of them. Could definitely sell. Quite a few of these and get ourselves a decent little bit of money. Here we go again. You're taking the coins out. You're supposed to be putting things in to sell. What have you done lately? Other than take payment for yourself. And then get lost and not be able to know what to do next. Alright, well the other thing to check in on here. Our plans long term are clear. Short term plans are clear. The long-term plans, well, that's going to depend a little more on what's going on here. So we have blade forging, saber blades, axe blade, curved hilt, straight hilt, warrior sword. That is very much advanced stuff, and we can't even do the lower level stuff right now. Brewing, I wouldn't be surprised if that's worth some money. A great hall, ooh, that would be nice. It's a lot of trade lore though. Machinery, machine parts, elevator rail, elevator station, elevator platform. That's pretty cool. White smithing. Ooh, I think we might be onto something here, because this is probably where we're going to get into our really, really nice resources and probably good trade value. Gold, silver, a white smithy, a whitesmith's hammer, probably necessary. Ball peen hammer head, meaning it looks like it's going to take a little bit to do the whitesmithing. The brewing might be able to happen right away. It's kind of the one advantage to the brewing. Small tavern. You know what? Let's do the brewing, because I think we might be able to get money out of that first. And right now, I need that more than anything else. We just need some money, because these guys are greedy. Alright, we need a platform to here. We're also going to need access to keep going that way. Okay. Is this enough? Recruit dwarves. Okay, we have different choices now. It's changed. Sigfast we cannot afford. Freed Leaf we can. Okay, so let's take a look at Freed Leaf here real quick. 362, we have 474. Low attributes, I mean, this is somebody who's going to take some time to grow into things. They're only a level 3. But there you go, we've done it. We have our 4th dwarf. Alright, so Freed Leaf assigned. They already have a home now. That also means we're going to need to set up our next dwelling for a future one. So let's also size this up for another one. That'll fit in that space. We might as well use it. That also means we're going to need to drop a couple blocks in right there. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at that job broker. Freed Leaf is going to be way behind everybody else. Way behind. I'm going to turn Freed Leaf off hauling. I'm going to take him right off that task, get him specialized in somewhere, somehow. And kind of figure out what it is I want to specialize him in. Okay, you're way behind on the stonemasonry, so let's just get you. They're gonna be way behind on everything. Is part of the tricky part here. What is the restoration? Is this fixing? Such as healing, repairing buildings, fueling furnaces, or fertilizing farms. Alright. Take everybody else off of this. Freed Leaf's gonna handle that. There's the start. Excavation. definitely do that. Let's take the others off of cooking and whitesmithing. Now, looking at some of the scores, way behind on healing. Let others handle it. Way behind on exploration. The Arcana. So maybe leave them on there. Alright, you have 3 blacksmiths already, you don't need to do that. So we'll leave farming on. I want to leave mining on. No. This is what's got them so tied up, is doing those kinds of things. So, farming, Arcana, tailoring, first whitesmith. So they will have an advantage there pretty quick. Metallurgy, we'll keep that one on. Building, cooking, excavation, restoration. Okay. Alright. Specialization in progress. And finally, 4 dwarves. And 7 years ago. Oh wait, that's 4 score. 4 score is 20 years, by the way. As in 4 score and 7 years ago. As in 87 years ago, our founding fathers. Yes, that's Lincoln's speech. And yes, it was 87 years after the foundation of the United States. There you go. Fun fact for you. Granite slabs. Okay, well, we got a few missions complete, which is nice. We got a little bit of pay for that. We're back up almost nearly to 2. And we have more copper beams. We're going to sell some of these guys because why not? And also, it's not that hard to make new beams. Haha. Right. Up those. Keep them coming because we're finding ways to make some money. Alright, you're going to need lumber. You're going to need lumber. That's all they're missing at this point. Do we need to drop in a temporary? It looks like we might. Scaffold here. Okay, and I'm guessing we might need a temporary scaffold here as well. Oh, come on, we completed missions and yet still a defeat? Not cool, not cool. I had Omens of War instantly. And I think we had a couple missions disappear, so it was missions that were not yet complete. This war's getting intense. We need lumber. We definitely need lumber, and we've found all sorts of lumber around here. I don't know if it's an issue of hauling, or if it's the wrong type of lumber and they just don't have a way to convert it. Certainly could be the case. How are we doing on our granite slabs? I haven't seen. That's been needed for a very long time. Oh no, we have lots of blocks of granite just lying around. Sell that copper sheet back up to 290. Oh, hold on. Click to cancel. Otherwise you're gonna... There you go. They do that one first, you can't reach the other one. Alright, just missing the lumber now. Also, let's clear out a little space because we are gonna need to put in another this here. Put it right there. more granite slabs. I do not see any granite slabs. I think we might be out of granite slabs. So let's go ahead and fire this up. We need the granite chunks. And the extras, always need extra. So we're constantly using it for this or that. I wish we could get that lime so we could finish the mortar. So these could be done. We're starting on tier 4 without truly being done with tier 3. At some point you just gotta get on with gameplay. Hey. You got one to go. One to go. Alright, well, while we delve deeper into this game, it's obvious that the general understanding is beginning to come along, right? We know the difference between the goods. We're understanding how the money works a little bit better. Getting into the specialization, I mean, it is coming together. But still not easy, especially finding some things. I mean, we've gone around to places that are full of bones, but we can't collect any bones. Okay, fine, have it your way. Alright, there you go. There you go. So that's all dug out. That one's already all dug out. Parts. Parts, parts, parts. Everybody's missing just a little bit. We've still never done anything in that one. We've had it all this time. Most of these we've been unable to do. There's the beer that we just unlocked. Let's go ahead and queue that up. Let's also kind of make sure we've got a little of everything queued up for when the time comes that it can be done. See, they're just missing flour. Okay, let's see. Is that flour a possibility somewhere, somehow? The mushroom paste, we have just one left. Let's go ahead and queue up some mushroom paste. You have the gauze, the balm of ooze. Now that's the balm of ooze. We don't have any mushroom paste. Alright, so here the charcoal is fired up. We have the wheat, mushrooms. We have wheat. We have mushrooms. It looks like we're out of water. We've done that a couple times where we've had to go back and queue up more water, so we'll queue up a good bit. Made one leather, it looks like. Alright, copper ingots nearly done. Let's put the iron ingots at the top of the list for a little bit. The metal sheets. Do we have metal sheets? We do. And we quickly got through that. Everything but the mortar is coming along. I don't know why ingots, metal sheets, right? Why they aren't here. Why the copper ingots. Why nobody wants to haul and do that. That's why we're going for this specialization, getting people actually to work on some things. There we go. There's all that water already going to use. See at least some of it going here, some of it going there. Okay, deliveries being made. Things getting done. Actually doing some crafting. Mushroom paste. Okay. So we made some mushroom paste, and there was none around, so somebody's using it somewhere. Okay, you can't reach that. Let's fix that then. Put it right there. Somebody will get that task complete. Okay, okay. Finally getting this area going. Hello. Did we just pick up some machine parts? I want a move to order here for exploration's sake. Okay, we'll add that in to start getting it down deeper, and it looks like we also found some fun this way, so why don't we work our way down to it through there. Less worried about that right now though. More worried about our specific projects. Taller has leveled up. Let's go ahead and do something about that. Despite the specialization, still want to keep it balanced, but you need to get up to level 4s and everything, except for your robustness instantly dropped. Why? Why? Bones and lumber are clear weaknesses at the moment. Okay, ready for delivery. Fall docks exports. Coin food trade lore. Okay, we're down to just a few actives, so I think we need to head back out and see what's up out here in the world. Dwarven, Fall docks, there's a new one. Wow, that's it? That's it. Oh, in the mill. 11-12. Losing the war. A little strange considering all the progress we had just made. Still have outdated equipment, but our big thing is, as far as I could tell, we're not finishing these projects. Right? We have handles. We have the head, but it's not being crafted together. Now, is that because we are missing things? Well, we're missing all sorts of things. I haven't seen anybody work at the smithy in quite a while. I mean, this should be blacksmithing, right? As a job. The only one turned off from blacksmithing is Freedleaf. And Grid, right? It's his second thing on his list. So why we're not doing any blacksmithing right now, I don't know. Again, those deeper details, those little finer intricacies of the game are still a little bit beyond me. But there's another mission. There's copper ingots. Oops, that's not that one. We need this one. There we go. Also, the beams and copper ingots. Nice. Victory. Okay. Back on track. I like that. That's good. Back on track. Alright. Well, the big thing today is that we have added, finally, and see, we did complete some swords. We've done 10, but then we're missing the hardtack. So we've made some progress here and there, just little bits, But then there's still so much confusion out there as to what to do, but it looks like there's a whole lot of water needed still. Let's do 61 on the water. So, one piece at a time. I'm understanding it. And we, again, the biggest thing here is we added a 4th dwarf. So, finally figured that out and could afford it. And it looks like I can afford a 5th one. But we just don't have a dwelling for them. At this point, I'm going to wait until we have some lumber. Lumber, a major shortage at the moment. And I know we can get that through these overworld trade missions. And so that's definitely going to be a thing that we're going to look to do. Is we're going to look to make some trades. There's the water coming together, so we're getting through that pretty quick. Yes, there's a whole bunch of water. It's a cheap resource, but at least we're getting it crafted. At least we're getting it going again. And we're not going to be out. And that means we might be able to get a little bit of whatever done in other places. So far. Okay, we got down to here now. Just need to continue on that way. What about over... Oh, where was it? Right there. Yes. Okay, what do we have? Sapphire crab. And we're gonna go right down into where they're at. Take them out. Excited. Look at that. More coins. More coins. We're coming along. So happy. Freed leaf. Leveling up again, too. Catching up quick. Fives. Starting the 6s now. Definitely coming along. There we go, grid. Take them out. Take them out. Grid didn't even take any damage in that. No idea if there's any bones in here. There's so much stuff mixed in. I don't know, a couple things fell. What fell? Oh, the mystery meat fell, of course. Goes some flying resources now. Crab meat. Fume bought it. Alright, well anyway, we made our way down and we definitely unlocked some new areas, but still no bones. Constant issue for me is the lack of bones and proper lumber. And I haven't had a way to... Really? How can we still not find our way to it? Uh-huh. Alright, let's find somewhere we can put it. So we'll put it down there. Except for nobody can find their way there either. Oh my. Oh my. There. Well, it'll take there, apparently. Alright folks, that's going to do it for this episode. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to hit that like button, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there, and bye for now.